Ating breakfast, coffee. The coffee. Cheese, bread. And may bacon, itlog. Guys, welcome to the vlog. So, andito ako sa Belgrade, Serbia. So, ito ang hotel namin sa likod. Hotel Nobel Palace. Ayan. So, ito yung main highway o main street. Ito sa inyo. Ayan. So, sa ngayon, medyo malamig pa, mga 21, 22 degrees. Pero mamaya before lunch, mga 29 na. Sakto lang, parang naka-aircon or baggy weather.
You see, I told you yesterday that this part of Belgrade is hilly, rolling hills. So we go up and down and up and down. Now we are climbing one hill. It's called the Vračar Hill. And this is the highest point of Vračar Hill over there in front of us. And to the right hand side is the buildings of the clinical center of Serbia. So all the hospitals are here. Everything here. University hospital.
Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. Punta kami ngayon sa Belgrade, Serbia Museum. Pakyat uphill. Hello guys, dito na kami. Pagod. Yeah. So ayan guys, tayo yung museum. Taas na nilakad. Pakyat. Sakto lang yung weather.
The great stone, great guy will keep his stone here. The second wife, because on the other side, in 2 days, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, we are going to see the royal couplets of the royal family, because we did have royalties before communism. So before communism in Yugoslavia, we had the kingdom in Yugoslavia. So until 1941, we were the kingdom of Yugoslavia. And then the Germans invaded Yugoslavia in April 1941. They conquered the entire Yugoslavia in 30 days. So everything was German occupation zone and Italian occupation zone here in Yugoslavia. And then when the war was over in 1944 in October here in Yugoslavia, Yugoslavia was already a communist country. But we were not a member of the Warsaw Pact. Then we're going to take a long path here up the hill. And this is the main house, the House of Flowers, where Tito was buried and his wife. So then afterwards, when we finish, we can go to this museum. That's this house to the left. You cannot see it now. As you can see, it's a very long house. It's also a museum. You can take photos. And then this is the last one. This one is the temporary exhibition. What I'm saying, the main two things are in this and this building. Temporary exhibition means some pictures are maybe over there. Doesn't have any connection with Tito, right? It's just a temporary thing. So if you like, you can go there. But I would like to show you first this together, and then we can go on our own here, because there is explanation in English and Serbian language, and I can show you what he got for the present for all the state holders and state presidents and prime ministers when they were here. Okay, so let's go together up.
Yung Flower Museum.
Ha?
Vlogging. Nasa Flower Museum tayo ni Tito. Great Tito. Yan. Tito.
Sabi ng Japanese, ang binabayaran ng music ko, hindi ko matawa. Akala lang siya.
Hello guys, welcome to the vlog. Andito tayo sa museum ni isang high-ranking princess dito. Hintayin lang natin yung tour guide para ma-explain mabuti. Ito, libingan ni Tito. Yan. Siya sa mga main character dito sa Yugoslavia or Belgrade.
Hindi ka ng trabaho mo.
Baka sa
Nakakrimita mo. Ngayong bansa na.
Here, I will explain to you, and then we can set the time for the exit. Okay. Now, this area here belongs to his life and what he did in his life. The photos when his birthday was celebrated, the photos when he died. Now, the funeral of Tito was up until now the highest and the most, let's say, popular, I cannot say popular, but the highest number of prime ministers, presidents, kings and queens attended the funeral of Tito, even more than the Queen Elizabeth when she died now. So everybody from around the world arrived in Belgrade in 1980 to say goodbye to him, and he was buried right here in the middle, in the center. When you look at his grave, to the left, over there you will see the grave of his wife, Jovanka. Now she's buried next to him, not with him, but next to him. Anyway, you can find the last photos of him before he died over there. You see, he cannot stand anymore. He was very sick. That was 1977, 1978, and 1979. And he died in 1980. Now, there are explanations in English everywhere, but I'm here. You can ask all kinds of questions to me. When you exit this place, go to the complex that is on the left side. You will see the long building. I will stand in front of the building. That's the ordinary museum with all the presentations from when he was a president from 1947 until 1980 when he died. So if you have any questions, please let me know. You will find places of his office over there where that's not his office, but that's from his office over there. And a lot of photos from the birthday celebration on the other side of this complex here. So now it's 10:30, right? 10:26, okay? Yasmin, can we meet at the exit in 35 minutes? 11:05? 11:05? At the exit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here. You can ask any questions, whatever you want. So just have a look. That's the announcement when he died. People crying, as you see. The funeral, look. This is I'm going to show you this place. This is in Belgrade. This is the parliament. Yes, yes. Look how many people attended the funeral of President Tito. And this is the most important photo because everybody from East and West were standing together in 1980 during the Cold War. Together. Yeah.
What year was that?
1980. 1980, 45 years ago. So he died in the age of 88. That's 88.
Hi guys. So si Tito is yung one of the greatest president ng Yugoslavia. So hanggang reign siya 1940s to 1980. So yan. Ito yung museum niya. Ito yung wife niya. Magkatabi sila. Ito yung wife ni Tito, president. Ayun si Tito. Ito yung grave niya. Ito yung wife. Pasok tayo sa loob. Mga memorabilias. Ito, mga broadcast. Ito yung mga candle. Ito ang mga relic ng Yugoslavia or former Yugoslavia. Turkey. Ano pala sila? Sila pala ay under Ottoman reign for 100 years, mga Turkish. Turkey. So parang sa atin, Spain. Ito yung mga candle. Iba-ibang artifacts. Yugoslavia, former Yugoslavia. Ito, statue. Mga baril. mga former uniform. Ito, former Yugoslavia. History nila. Kasi noong panahon, mga steel mill, mga factory. Hi guys, so lumabas na ako ng museum. Ito yung garden nila. Ayan. Pakita ko sa inyo. Ayan. So isang mahabang ano lang yung museum history nila. Hi guys, ayan, overlooking ang Belgrade. Dito kami sa museum ng best president nila, si Tito. Ayan. Overlooking ang Belgrade. Ito. Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. Papunta kami sa Sava. Big boss. Oh, may interview. Photo farmer. Kumawal ka ba?
Sorry, man. Money.
Ayan daw na surgeon. Ayan guys. Na. Saba. Ganda. Laki. Nauna ko pa. So nandito tayo sa biggest Orthodox Church sa buong mundo. Ayan.
Ito yung patuloy.
Guys. May mga souvenir, guys. And picture taking. Ayan guys, Sava.
So normally, if you're in the front of every church, doesn't matter whether it's Catholic or Orthodox, when you build a church, I have to explain this to you. You build a church with a main nave. The nave, the entrance to the west, and the altar to the east, right? Every church is the same. So the altar is to the east. The entrance is to the west. This is the entrance, the altar. Now the second nave is like this. So when you look from the above, you get a cross, right? So where these two naves intersect, you have the main dome. It's the largest one. There it is. So you have four sides, west and east, the altar, then the south and north and south, right? So then you add walls like this, and you have 4 more smaller domes on 4 sides. You understand? So the main dome is here and 4 smaller ones here. Usually in Orthodox Christianity the churches are built like this, but if you look in every single Christianity, all the churches have the entrance from the west and the altar to the east. It's everywhere is the same. Now above the entrance here you see Jesus Christ. On the right hand side you see the ruler of Serbia from the 12th century, Stefan Nemanja, and his son, Saint Sava, to the left hand side. That's his son, the 3rd son, the youngest son. So he was the first archbishop of Serbian Orthodox Church, and he was the guy who ruled Serbian Orthodox Church. He was on the top of the Serbian Orthodox Church in the 13th century. Now let me tell you one more thing, and then we are coming inside. The Ottomans said, "Oh, the influence of Saint Sava and the Orthodox Christianity is so strong here in the Balkan Peninsula. We need to do something about it." So they excavated the bones from Saint Sava from the monastery in western part of Serbia, and they brought them here on this plateau, the highest top of the Vračar hill, and they burned them to the ashes. Which is why when they decided to build a new church in Belgrade dedicated to Saint Sava, when somebody asked where's gonna be this church, everybody said, "Oh, it has to be like this on this place here." So the building started in the end of the 19th century, and then it prolonged itself. The beginning of the 20th century, 2 wars for independence, 2 Balkan wars, 1912, 1913. Then the First World War, 1914, 1918. Then the building of the church started after the First World War. But then everything stopped in 1941 because of the Second World War. And then the communists arrived after the Second World War, which was the most difficult part. Why? Because they said no religion. No religion. So no building of the churches. So the continuation of the building of the church started in 1989. 1989. 100 years after the start. So from 1989, everything was completed from the outside. You have the large dome and the large golden crested church cross at the top over there. And this church can accommodate more than 9,000 people inside for the liturgy, mass and the liturgy. And it's open for the public. And now I'm gonna take you inside. I'm gonna show you what they did from the mosaics, because mosaics were the ones that were used here to explain the Bible inside. Now when we enter, pay attention to the doors, because there is the parts from the Bible written in many languages of the world. Let me show you.
Ayan guys, pasok namin sa Saint Sava.
You see all the things from the birth of the Christ to the left hand side. To the right hand side is Easter. Now this is the resurrection of the Torah. So that's the resurrection of Christ. Now in the main part you have, like the Greeks are calling Christos Pantokrator. You see Panto, E-I-S, you see I-S, and then below I-S there are some writings and then X-C. So for the world, he is the world. He's the one and all. So, Assumption of Mary, birth of Christ, resurrection of Christ, or the Easter, and then Christos Pantokrator, or the Holy Christ.
Mga relic daw, no? Wow. Wow. Puro gold. Gold plated daw lahat yan, no? Nice. Guys, Orthodox Church. Ganda. Guys, below the chapel. Ganda dito. Very solemn. Malamig, puro gold plated. Guys, so ganda dito. Ito, makita mo. Makita ko sa inyo. Ayan. Gold plated. Buti dito pwede mag-video. Sa iba hindi. Dito okay lang. Ayan, magustuhan Tita Lodi ito. Chandelier, Tita Lodi. Grabe. Grabe. Sobrang laki. Ganda ng chandelier.
We'll talk about transformers, the second group of TESS's patents. In front of you is a device that is called TESS's main coil or TESS's high frequency oscillating transformer. So what is a transformer? A transformer is a device that is used to increase or decrease voltage. We use it for voltage amplification. The main coil in front of you increases the voltage from our electrical rates from the socket 220 up to 500,000 volts. This device has two main parts. This part is primary coil and the whole part in the middle is one more secondary coil, and the sphere at the top of this transformer in this case presents the grounding. And every TESS transformer in configuration with the grounding, like in this picture here, may be used for wireless transmission of electricity. How? So as I said, the output voltage of TESS's main coil is 500,000 volts. When we apply that voltage to the air, leads to formation of lightning. We call it electrical discharge. So when I turn on transformer, you'll see the lightning between the middle part and the sphere right here. When a lightning happens because of very high voltage,
air molecules between these two parts will be broken into ions. Ions will fill the space around this device with electricity. We can, of course, we will see the lighting over there, but we cannot see the air. That's why we cannot see molecules, parts of air, we cannot see the ions and transformer. So in order to approve the existence of the ions, we use new lamps. So now we'll have short test experiment to see how the system of wireless transmission really works. So the ions will hit your new lamps. The lamps will shine against wireless during these electrical discharges. Because they have about, that's great. Because they have about 15 lamps and some volunteers on calling for experiment. Just take a lamp, please. And here.
Lightsaber.
Moment while transformer is working, you and your lamps are behind this fence from your side. Never bring your lamps in the area. Where am I now? Never do.
Testing muna tayo. Test la coil. Yan, ilaw na. Petronas! Woo! Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. Dito na kami ngayon sa after ng Tesla Museum. Nasa Baris Locasia kami for coffee break, pahinga, wiwi break. So medyo mainit ngayon dito sa Serbia. Pero okay naman. Bye-bye. Ayan.
Tumawid si Tatang eh.
So doon naglalakad kami sa square. So ito yung main square nila. Papunta na kami sa dinner. Guys, lakad-lakad muna kami.
National Theater, yeah.
Building ng National Theater.
It was remodeled and refreshed. But it was built in the 19th century.
So guys, pumunta kami ngayon sa dinner. Kasama natin sa likod. So, lakad-lakad lang. So yung weather medyo mabawasan na yung init. Mas okay na yung weather. Yung mga tao dito tatangkad. Mga babae tatangkad. Aso. Witch. At least may maraming puno pa rin naman dito. Yung puso dito, mga mini store, magazine. Walk Republic.
Wait one moment here, just to explain to you something. Flagpole. This is a flagpole. Sorry? Flagpole. Yeah, for the flag. Can you hear me? Yeah, this is the beginning of the pedestrian zone from over there, and it's the volcanic quarter of Belgrade. Only restaurants here. Very beautiful in the evening, especially. We will have 2 meals here. One is tonight, and the other one is this restaurant in a couple of days. So we're going to be coming here one more time. This is the when you want to have really nice atmosphere during the night. This is the place for restaurants. So let's go.
We're gonna stay here for the rest of the night.
You can stay here now. Let's go. Let's go to the restaurant. Dolazimo i kod vas za neki dan. Samo ne znam sad napamet da li je ručak ili je večera.
Ito ang puro restaurant na dito. The pedestrian. Puro restaurant dito. Yan.
His name is Toma. Toma and the rest are Belgrade. Yeah. He was a very poor. All night with his face, and he didn't care about numbers, about records, about this. He didn't care about it. Simply make people do it. It's very sit down.
Ito ang food namin. Lamb. Roast lamb.
Ja, meni su rekli da ne smemo običan krompir nego pomidor. Ako pržite samo...
This is